Get ready to go to the chiropractor. This is what I'm gonna wear because I only have 10 minutes to get dressed. So 3 days ago, I started feeling this very sharp pain in my leg. And I thought, you know, I don't know what I thought. I thought it was nothing. It's been 3 days and it hasn't gone away. It's actually getting worse. And when I went to sleep 2 nights ago, I thought I was gonna have to go to the emergency room. I can't even cross my leg. All right. I thought I was gonna have to go to the emergency room. I was crying so bad. It's like in my hip area. And of course we Google everything when something happens. So I Googled it and they said that it could be sciatic. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sciatic pain.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And usually that happens when you have a baby, and I had my baby 9 months ago. So I don't know. I don't know if I pulled a muscle. I don't know if it's just random sciatic. I feel like I'm not saying that right, but let me make an appointment to the chiropractor because I haven't been in a couple of months. And if that doesn't help, I'm going to the emergency room because I don't understand. Okay, I can't even put my pants on. It's a pain right in my hip area in the front, and I literally can feel it go down my entire leg. And at first my mom was like, you need to go to the emergency room to make sure everything is okay. And I took an ibuprofen and it seemed to help. The pain is not as golly. The pain is not as bad as it was, but going up the stairs, I have stairs in my house, so it's just very uncomfortable. And I literally feel myself trying not to put pressure on my left leg. And so I feel all of that pressure in my right leg. And it hurts really bad. And so I feel like everything is off. So it could literally be from anything. So I just want to make sure that I go and get it checked out because it is so painful. Okay. It is 3:03. I need to be there at 3:30, so I need to leave like in the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna put these on because I can barely put shoes on. I don't know how I'm about to put these socks on. Maybe I can put my foot back. Nope. Oh, God. Now I'm on my way and my key is not working for my car. Looks like I'll be taking my husband's car. Oh my God. Oh. So I am currently in the car on my way to the chiropractor right now because I am experiencing something that I've never experienced in my entire life. On the left side of my leg, in my hip area, there's like this excruciating pain. And it started out very light. I started back working out last week, but I only worked out for like 2 days. And I didn't do anything that was extensive where it could have possibly pulled a muscle or hurt me. But again, I haven't worked out in about 9 months since I had my daughter. But I have this pain in my hip and it was getting worse by the day. It was real faint at first and I was like, dang, like this hurt, but it's okay. And then we went to dinner and I wore some heels. I don't know if the heels made it worse, but baby, that night I couldn't walk. I couldn't lift my leg up. I couldn't lift my hip. I couldn't rotate my hip. It felt horrible to sit down. And I had to lay on the couch to sleep because my bed is so high and I couldn't lift my leg. And I'm like, this is so random and I don't understand why this happened. I'm crying because the pain was just that bad. I thought I was gonna have to go to the emergency room immediately. And I said I was gonna wait, see how it felt in the morning. And I got up and it didn't hurt as bad as it did the night before, but I still wasn't able to just get up and move the way that I normally do. And today I'm like, okay, I have to go see somebody because I don't understand what is going on. Like I said, it's not as bad today as it was the other night. The other night I thought my leg was falling off. That's how bad it was. But I'm on my way to the chiropractor. I'm gonna let them know. I haven't been to them in a few months since I've had baby girl. But usually they go through this whole routine where they do like a massage and then you sit in this couch and they kind of like massage your legs. And when I say that sucker be hurting, and I know that this time if they did that, it's going to hurt really bad. So I'm gonna tell him like my leg is in pain and just please be careful because everything hurt. Everything. My son asked me to pick him up today and I was like, baby, I can't even bend over. Like, that's how bad it hurts. Every time I move a certain, position, it just hurts real bad. So I'm on my way there. Hopefully he can give me some answers and hopefully he can relieve this pain because I don't like it. And I'm supposed to be working out and, getting on my healthy tip for 2024, and I feel like I can't do anything. I can't even put socks on without my hip hurting. I can't even put my shoes on without my hip hurting. So we gonna see. I got dressed out of the house. My appointment is at 3:30. It is 3:29. So let's go. Even when I'm trying to get out of the car, like this right here hurts so bad because you got to use your hip to move your leg up and it hurts so bad. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man, it's so bad because I'm literally walking with a limp because I can barely lift up my left leg off the floor. Parker Peeps, it is dark in here, but they have me on this rolly table and it's rolling and putting pressure on my lower back. So it's on the first level. I told him the pain is a 10, so anything you do, don't hurt me anymore, please. So he put it on the first level. So it's okay. It's okay for now. I couldn't even get on the table by myself, y'all. He had to lift my leg up. That's how bad it is. But I walked in here and he said, yep, you can thank your baby for this. And I'm like, this ain't right. I literally hold her all day, y'all. And I guess it's just catching up with me. So hopefully we can get this together. And I don't know what to do when I get back home because my husband, y'all, he just sent me, I'm sorry y'all can't see me, but he just sent me a video of her and he said she been sitting in her room in her swing, which she never sits in. She's sitting in her swing And she mad chilling, y'all. He said she been in there for 10 minutes. I'm pissed. I'm pissed because she don't give me that at all. Like, when I'm home, she has to be in my arms. It's crazy. So I don't know what the name of this is, but I've done this before when I got into a car accident. But they put these little things on your back, and it, I guess, send like, I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to give you no misinformation, but it feels like it sends shock waves into your body. And so they put it on my lower back, and that's what's happening right now. Ooh.
Left, right, 0.88 centimeters
Okay.
off, all right?
Okay.
Femurs are 0.68 roughly. So the hip hike is gonna just mainly be babies. All right, I mean, it is positional, some of it's gonna be that, but mama hip. There's the mama hip's gonna play into it, but then also just sleeping. All right, if they're sleeping in bed with you. All right, like I have my aches and pains, but I love my kids to death.
Yeah.
When they get into bed and you wake up and there's like feet and you're literally laying on the side and you're like,
that's been
no
me for the
room
past 9 months, so it makes sense.
All right.
Yeah.
All that adds up, right? You just put up with it because you got to do what you got to do. But man, it definitely.
Back in the car, and I'm so happy that I came to the chiropractor. But y'all, let me tell you, I cried so bad. I cried so bad because it hurt so bad when he made me lift my leg and lay on the side of on my side. We went over my x-rays right before he did the adjustment, and y'all, my hip is shot. It's literally out of alignment. And it's so crazy because everything that I saw on that x-ray, I already know because I can literally feel it. And I was just like, this is crazy, man. And I was telling him, I've always been a person that was in tune with my body. Like, I know what it is that I need. And I say it all the time. I remember when I was pregnant and I would tell my husband, it literally feel like my hips are locked. And I feel like I need to do a split or I need to stretch, because that is what my body was telling me that I needed. And I went to the chiropractor a few times, but I should have gone consistently because, y'all, pregnancy is no joke. It's no joke. And I felt it with my son, but with my daughter, it was a little worse. Like, the pain in my pelvic area. And he told me in my pelvic area, it's literally, my pelvic is shifted. And I said, that is the reason why I'm always having these pains. And he gave me some stretches, some workout, and some tips that I can do. But y'all, the moment I laid on that table and he had me lay on my side and lift my left leg, the tears started falling because it was so painful. It was so painful. It's so crazy because every woman and every woman's body is completely different. But we go through so much and so many transformations to carry our babies and bring our babies into the world. And it could be so easy for people to just say, you know, you need to start working out and you need to do this and you need to do that. It's so important that we listen to our bodies and do what it is that we need to do. With my son, I didn't feel ready to start working out until I was 6 months postpartum. And then this time around, my daughter is 9 months, and I just felt like I was ready to start back working out. And I worked out last week, which is my first time working out since I gave birth to her. And it was very, very hard to even do that because I felt like I can literally feel my hip area locked. And the chiropractor said me working out last week probably made my body give out, and that's why it started hurting so bad. And it's just so wild because like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's so wild because I feel like before I had my babies, I was in such good shape. I felt good. I was able to move my body freely. I'm a dancer. Like, that is what I do. That's what I love and enjoy doing. And even still now, I haven't done it in a while, but that is still what I love to do. And sometimes I feel like I just can't even lift my leg or move a certain way. And you hear it, you know, how much pregnancy changes a person. It changes so much about us, especially as the women, because we have to carry them. Once they're born, we have to take care of them. And I'm nursing my daughter, so that's just even more pressure on my body. I'm so grateful for it all, but it is a lot. Physically, it's a lot. And I am experiencing it right now because let me tell y'all, that pain, he went to adjust my back and he could literally feel the pressure in my hip area and in my back. He was like, my body is resisting being adjusted because that's how bad it is. And I was like, I know, because I can't sleep. It hurts when I'm sitting down too long. It hurts when I'm standing for a long time. And my body has just never ever been this way because I've always been active. I've always worked out and, you know, did all of the things. And it's just hard to do that right now. But I know that I have to get back in it. I know I have to, you know, take my time, but get back on it because I refuse to live my entire life like this. Yes, pregnancy changes a lot about a woman physically, but I will not live my life like this. I will not live my life in pain. And I'm so happy though, because I don't feel the same way that I did when I first walked in that office today. I was able to put my shoes on. I was able to lift both of my legs up and walk. So that was very good. And he said it too. He was like, you're not limping as bad as you was when you got here. So I will definitely be going next week because I got to get myself back together. It's not even about looks, y'all. I don't care. I really don't. Physically, inside, I just need to be okay. Because so much has changed, so much has shifted, and I'm just ready to feel 100% again. And yes, I know it's so important to give ourselves grace, and I'm doing that. I'm trying very hard to do that. I had 2 C-sections. I had a C-section with my son, and I had a C-section with my daughter. So even that, it just puts so much on your body, and I'm just, yeah. OMG! Y'all, if you have ever dealt with sciatica pain, is that how it's said? Yeah, if you've ever dealt with sciatica pain, you know it's no joke. So I am very, very happy right now. And my body is like, girl, thank you. Thank you so much. Whew. Y'all, I just got my adjustment and some treatment from the chiropractor right now. I feel like I can run a marathon. I ain't gonna hold you though. When he adjusted my neck, I was like, hold on. But right after, it felt so good. And the side of my hip that was hurting me so bad last week, it started feeling better as the days went on, and then over the weekend, and then it feels actually normal. But when I came today, he adjusted it and it was able to like pop back into place. However, I don't really know how to explain it, but it felt so good, because for the longest my body, my side, well, my hip has felt like locked. And if you've ever experienced that, it is not fun. Y'all, I couldn't walk. That's how bad it was. I could not walk. Not exaggerating. I am being 100% serious. I was looking on TikTok and a lot of moms said that they was experiencing this. We don't really know what the cause of it is, but a lot of women were saying it could be the epidural that we took when we were giving birth to our babies. If you got an epidural, you know, for pain reasons, or if you got a C-section, which I got twice, so I had an epidural both times. And it was just so random how the pain just started happening out of nowhere. Literally it was overnight, and it was so bad. It was causing me to limp, like I couldn't walk. So I'm grateful. I'm happy. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you so much for chiropractors, because your girl was in bad shape. But I'm grateful.